And we're underway. Fatal four-ways can be very dangerous, hence the name. A participant wants to stay out of harm's way as much as we got it covered. Calls the pin off with a rope break. Boom! Oh! You gotta believe this one's over. Drop kick.
Oh, nasty impact. Now the arm's trapped. Oh, and a slam. Got the head scissors up.
Oh, man, that's just nasty. Things starting to go the other way for her. She doesn't appear too concerned, however.
I don't know about you guys, but I did not expect to see her in so much trouble here tonight.
Uh-oh.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
What impact! Drop kick to the knee.
Sometimes you'll see a smile on Ronda Rousey's face, but that changes once she goes into combat mode, Corey.
Call the cops when Ronda's on the loose. She'll tell you she's not a wrestler or a fighter. Ronda's a martial artist. Her judo training means she puts out maximum efficiency with minimum effort. There's a philosophy, purpose, and direction in everything she does.
Byron, Corey described Ronda's judo philosophy, and with her extensive combat background, how does her past translate to competition in WWE?
Well, Rousey is learning that her skills can make her a dominant force in WWE, but she still has to remember that there are moves she's never felt in an octagon, and rules that make those moves perfectly legal as well.
There's a pin now. And the kick out.
Too soon.
There's no taller order in WWE than attempting to defeat the baddest woman on the planet. Byron, how can any woman gain a victory over Ronda Rousey?
Well, obviously, training is the utmost importance as Ronda approaches every fight with a lot of preparation. But here's the thing. Ronda has been training her whole life. How do you overcome that?
We talked about strategy going into a match with Ronda Rousey. Byron says it's almost impossible. Corey, would you agree?
Yeah, the only strategy I'd employ is depending on luck. Rousey's MMA losses came when she was surprised by a miracle strike, so any competitor has to hope they hit that lucky shot too.
What's going to happen here? They can't walk after that attack to the back.
Uppercut. German.
Incredible. There may be no coming back from that slam, Cole.
Oh, schoolboy. Oh. You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. Big move coming.
Filthy German suplex.
This one is over.
She might just be running on instinct at this point.
What a match.
On the mark.
There.
Whoa.
Stunner! Emphatically delivered. Now watch this.
Will this be enough? I thought that was it.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
She's in a bad way here, Byron.
Don't count her out yet, Michael. Look at her go.
You know, despite Ronda's rigorous training at the Performance Center and continuous improvement in the ring, there was a time when Ronda...
And now one more. Man, what a slam.
That should do it. A trip to the local medical facility might be in order after that.
Barely at 2.5.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take. You fellas bringing up Ronda Rousey's first women's championship win reminded me of all the naysayers that have doubted her. Let me tell you, the worst bet to make is to doubt Ronda Rousey.
Well, Corey, those that said she can't only dared her to be great. That so-called overhyped and overrated rookie was fueled to become the Raw Women's Champion in only the third match of her career.
She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
How much more punishment needs to be dished out? Just finish it. Shoulders down. 2. Real close. Too close for comfort.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
She is on fire.
Escapes trouble there. Look at this. 1, 2. Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
This is it.
Ooh, what a comeback.
We got a cover. 1, 2. Digging deep for a kick out.
This is amazing.
From behind, schoolboy.
Shoulders are down.
1, 2. What is keeping this competitor going?
Wow, I am impressed.
It's rare that a competitor can steal the show in their very first match. But Ronda Rousey did just that, and she did it at WrestleMania. From behind. Oh, what impact.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
1. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Too early in the match to end it.
Michael, you mentioned Ronda Rousey's WrestleMania debut, and she was somehow the standout star in that show-stealing match. That's no small feat when you consider her partner was Kurt Angle, and their opponents were Triple H and Stephanie McMahon.
Triple H and Angle have no shortage of WrestleMania moments, and Stephanie McMahon's had some big matches too, but the one everyone was talking about after the match was Ronda Rousey. Something tells me we'll have even more show-stealing WrestleMania matches from the baddest woman on the planet by the time it's all said and done.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Man.
Big-time impact from way up high. That might just be the final.
She goes for the cover. 2! Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up. Dangerous.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. Harsh impact.
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments.
You gotta believe this one's over. She's back in full control now.
Ronda Rousey needs.
She goes for the cover. 1!
You're not going to win many matches that easily.
Can you believe this?
Olympic slam! Since day one of arriving in WWE, Ronda Rousey has always said she wants to earn what she gets. Rousey is driven to have the respect of those that she respects.
Yeah, and Ronda has all the money she ever needed and all the time she ever wanted to spend it. But she chose to pursue this career as a WWE superstar to show that she is more than just a fighter.
To the arm, terrible.
Speaking about Ronda earning her keep, Byron alluded to how Ronda isn't here for a quick cash grab. She's here to be the best. That said, some of our female superstars are a little embarrassed at the attention and opportunities Ronda's had.
Well, major opportunities came quickly for Ronda, true, but remember, she was challenged into them. She came into WWE with a humble attitude to rise up the ranks, but she just found herself at the top faster than expected.
There's a mistake I've noticed that a lot of superstars make in a fatal four-way match. They check with the referee to confirm that the referee counted 2.
Look out, look out. This could be it.
Oh, nasty impact.
Game, set, match. This one is over. Oh, man, Ronda Rousey doesn't even know where she is.
Oh, how resilient was that?
How did he do that?
Nasty drop.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Corey, I have to agree with you on a point you made earlier. Sometimes superstars get into a war of words with the official about if a pinfall attempt resulted in a 2 or 3 count. In a fatal four-way match, you have 2 other opponents, not including the person you tried to pin. If a superstar is not careful, they could end up on the wrong side of an attack.
Look, I understand the intent, but a fatal four-way match is not the time nor place to enter into a war of words with the official over the 3 count. That's when you're most likely to feel the wrath of one of the other opponents in the match.
Ronda Rousey, we know what this means. German suplex! Woo.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
3!
Ronda Rousey has been eliminated.
Adding to what Michael said about Ronda being a huge star, when she entered the WWE, that bright light and media attention that follows her really brought a spotlight to the women's evolution and its superstars.
Yeah, you'll get a lot of publicity, a lot of notoriety from stepping into Ronda's spotlight. But touching fists, that's different. It's always fun to go to the zoo until you fall into the lion's den. Rousey, case in point.
There are 2 things that are crucial for success in a fatal four-way match: being resourceful and timing. And one is really the product of the other. There are so many things in this type of match a superstar has to keep in mind. And no count out and no disqualification means anything can happen and it's all legal. That's a difficult scenario any way you look at it, especially when you're going up against 3 other opponents.
Byron, earlier you talked about the importance of timing and being resourceful in a fatal four-way match. That reminded me of the #1 contenders match we saw on Raw in April of 2017. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, and Mickie James collided to see who would face Bayley for her Raw Women's Championship. Let's just say in the end, Miss Bliss took advantage of a situation.
The 5 Feet of Fury has her master's and doctorate in timing and resourcefulness. After Nia Jax sent Mickie James flying off the top rope and flattened Sasha Banks with a Samoan drop, Bliss blasted Nia out of the ring with a dropkick and pinned the boss to become #1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship. It was brilliant.
Since there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match, a superstar has to be aware of the fact that if they're in an elimination fatal four-way match, someone who was eliminated can come back for retribution, and it's all legal. So so you can eliminate an opponent and they can interfere in the match later, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Byron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a superstar competing in a fatal four-way elimination match and a competitor is eliminated, they can look to settle a score and affect the outcome of the match later.
Looking for the exclamation point. Back and forth we go. Power bomb. It's a reversal. And look at it. What a clothesline. Ouch. When she gets in attack mode, look out. I think we know what this is.
Oh, continuing to punish them.
That has got to be it.
You feel a stretch like that even after you escape.
And now one more time.
Pile driver. That might have done it, Cole. When you're a superstar in a...
Looking for all the glory here. Not much behind that pin attempt.
Oh, wow.
Suplex. When we talk about fatal four-way matches, and Corey, you mentioned this before.
Pump handle. Go powerbomb. This one's
got the shoulders down. And a near fall.
It's going to take more than that. Many times in a fatal four-way match, we've seen superstars join forces for the moment and taking out a dominant entity. This could be someone like Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, and Nia Jax as examples. When a superstar has that type of power and can be that dominant, competitors will put their differences aside in hopes of eliminating that force from the match. What a scary drop!
Byron, you made an excellent point a few moments ago. There have been many times throughout history where superstars have joined forces in a fatal four-way match in hopes of eliminating, by pinning or incapacitating that dominant force. Sometimes
going for it all here. We're looking at complete domination here. This could be it.
Allow me to take you back to...
Oh, no. We know what this is.
Ooh, what impact. That has got to be it.
I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Still in it.
What a gutsy performance.
Byron, the fatal four-way tag team elimination match that you spoke of earlier was certainly an exciting way to help close out 2015. The WWE Universe knew to forget what they thought they knew about tag team matches when both Usos were going to superplex Rusev and Braun Strowman entered the ring and powerbomb both Usos as they superplex Rusev.
Like, will it be?
I think so.
And the shoulder gets up in time. Wow. One more look at it.
Pile driver.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
And a pin attempt. 2. And the shoulders come up.
Not yet.
We know what's coming here. Falcon Arrow.
Oh man, she's rolling now.
And one more time.
Oh, what a German suplex. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Kick out.
Nice kick out.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
Not so. Will it be? 2. Now that got those shoulders on the mat. 1. Shoulders on the mat. The cover. 1, 2, 3.
Has been eliminated.
When I talk about Fatal 4-Way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go, it served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes in the back of their head in a Fatal 4-Way match.
Byron, earlier you mentioned one of the classic Fatal 4-Way confrontations in sports entertainment history. The match between John Cena, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Randy Orton for the WWE Championship was a highly anticipated main event. The match saw a temporary reunion of the Rated RKO tag team and even saw Randy Orton and Shawn Michaels join forces to punish John Cena.
This match defined the chaos of a Fatal 4-Way. In the end, Edge thought his spear on Randy Orton was enough to bring him the WWE title until an AA from John Cena changed that. An unexpected, sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels dropped Cena right into Randy Orton. Cena picked up the pinfall victory and retained the WWE Championship.
We can also see a Fatal 4-Way tag team match, which means 16 superstars are participating and one from each team is in the ring at the same time. Similar to a Fatal 4-Way with one very interesting twist. A superstar can be tagged in or out by any other legal man in the ring, not just your tag team partner.
Byron, earlier you brought up the 16 superstar 4-way elimination tag team match. It goes without saying that the match is quite the scene before the bell even rings. Something else I'd like to include is that in the Fatal 4-way tag team elimination format, once a superstar gets eliminated, their tag team partner is eliminated as well.
That's right, Michael. Once a superstar is eliminated, their partner is also done for the night. With this much humanity in the ring at one time, it's quite possible that the match will break down into pure chaos. And before you know it, there are bodies literally flying everywhere. And remember, no
Going for the cover. True testament to grit.
So resilient.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Uppercut. That'll cost some teeth.
She is on fire.
History was made on Monday Night Raw the night after 2016 SummerSlam event. It was a special Fatal 4-Way elimination match to crown a new Universal Champion.
Cover here. Oh, somehow. Not even close.
So many different ways this one could shake out, as is the case with any Fatal 4-Way match.
There is definitely a big fight feel, a main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided in an epic battle. Each superstar tried to be as calculated as possible in their attacks. The WWE Universe looked on in awe when Roman Reigns dove over the top rope out on the floor and dropped Big Cass in KO.
When it looked like Big Cass asserted his dominance, Kevin Owens eliminated the 7-footer with a frog splash. But when Triple H appeared and pedigreed a battered Roman Reigns, it appeared the game was helping Seth Rollins. And that night, Triple H turned on his protege by way of the pedigree and gave Kevin Owens the path to victory and the Universal Championship.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch.
The Fatal 4-Way match works like this. 4 superstars are in the ring all at once. They're
Looking for a repeat.
nail it. And there it is, boys. If it doesn't end the match this time, it might be time for a new finisher. Looking at it here. Beautiful technique.
This one is over.
Did you hear that thud? God.
Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a Fatal 4-Way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a superstar is pinned, taps out, is counted out, or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match. This one's for good measure. Impactful slam!
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
An easy kick out there.
Clearly not enough damage done.
The end may be near.
Choke slam.
Game, set, match.
A competitor has been
And this
eliminated.
match is over.